away. Some flew from the air, others crawled on their knees. Some of them stolen, others lost their way. Some came from the earth, raised up from the clay. And every 20 times round the sun, come the daughters, come the sons, to decide what they want and shape those colors of green ground go wild. Red feathers fly, white eyes look wide, gray stone climb high, blue waters flow, brown hands take hold, purple mountains shine in the dark black sky.
Welcome to My Good Life. I'm Uzma. You can see today I'm out walking, but it's a different kind of video. I'm going to start off with my musings and take you on one of my self-care techniques that I do for myself and show you how I incorporate some of those learnings that I've gathered over the years. So in my last few videos, all right, in my last few videos, I've been talking about how the changing seasons are so important in life, especially if you are trying to harvest or look after an area or an allotment and things like that. But one of the most important things I've recognized over the years is that as the seasons change, and especially around the change from summer into fall and getting into winter, I noticed my moods would get a little bit low, mainly because the days were shorter and the nights longer. And usually in the about 10 years back or 8 years back, I would notice that I would just escape for a short while, because I live in Scotland and often I'd find myself taking short breaks away. But over the last few years, with COVID, cost of living, and hey, let's not kid ourselves, getting older, I've realized that that is not the way I want to be. I wanted to take stock and control. So I observed when it is that I felt low, and I noticed that with the changing seasons, that was one of my feelings that came about. You must know by now that I'm a mental health professional. And I wanted to share with you that as a mental health professional, how I incorporate one of my self-learning techniques and how I get to joining the dots. And I hope through my videos, by showing everyday purpose, that I'm somewhat doing that, because I think it's important to share that the struggle for somebody who is a mental health professional is as real for a person who's not. And if there is some way that you can make sense of your own well-being through my journey, then that's great. So anyway, having noticed this, I decided that from now on I would incorporate 30 minutes of a week selfishly, sorry, got my words mixed up there, selfishly, just for myself. And what do I mean by that? Often going for a walk is, let's incorporate a walk because we're going shopping and we'll do a short walk, or we're going to such and such place, or we finished work or I've finished work. That's how I would do it. You know, after work, take a little bit of time, or I would say, oh, I'm going shopping, and then I'll incorporate walk. But I realized that it was always attached with doing something else. So I changed that. Oh, the sun, right? So I changed that. And now, as the seasons change, once a week, preferably on a weekend, because you know I have 5 days, 6 days working. I take 30 minutes out just to walk, and fall is a great time. You know, just walking through the leaves, and I just take in that air. I go somewhere close by. I choose a path that I like. I like trees, mountains, as you can probably tell. And I just take that moment and stay there. I don't think about what I'm supposed to do. I don't plan ahead, backwards. I just am there. And today, I thought I'd start off the video just before I'm going for this walk and just share my feelings on this, as well as how I do it. Layer up if it's cold, and I don't try and do too much. Even if I'm enjoying it, I'll stop at 30 minutes. If my mind veers thinking about something else, I try and bring it back by looking at nature. And that's how I do it. And when I get back to the car or to the house, it just gives me a sense of accomplishment. Take a deep breath, and I get on with my day. And I've been doing this now regularly for, I think, 2 years. And it's really worked. But it's consistency, and it's making time. The problems will still be there. Your chores will still be there. So there you go. That's the way I take care of myself. That's a tip if you want to take away with you. And I'm just going to show you some beautiful leaves and some of the journey. But then I'm going to shut down this video. And I shall see you next time. So until then, goodbye. There's a way to paint the page, so each face has a name and a home to call their own. And every shape has a place to feel whole, to feel safe, to share what they know, and let their colors show. Green, brown, gold, red feathers fly, white eyes look wide, the gray stone climb high, blue walls fall, and brown hands take hold, purple mountains shine in the open sky.